Welcome to my gearing guide for DPS heroes in Watch of Realms. I've broken down the gearing process into 4 simple steps that will serve as a rule of thumb until the endgame. Step 1. Any gear is better than no gear. In this step, I assume we are starting with no gear and are just beginning a gearing process. The motto is simple: any gear is better than no gear. Take whatever items improve your damage and upgrade them to level 12. Even mythic pieces should be kept at level 12 for now, because upgrading them to 16 is costly. The only gear pieces I would upgrade to 16 in this step are those with a primary attribute of attack bonus, which brings us to Step 2. Stacking attack power. In this phase, we are looking for rings, amulets, and bangles with a primary attribute of attack bonus. We also want attack bonus as a secondary attribute on breastplates and weapons. Weapons always have a primary attribute of flat attack, and breastplates always have health points. This is why we can only get attack bonus as a secondary attribute on these pieces. Ideally, we also want flat attack as a secondary attribute on our gear. But at this stage, any other DPS stat is fine to get our damage rolling. This will allow us to advance in gear rates and other content more smoothly. The reason we stack attack power first is because of how damage is calculated in this game. In the first step, the target's defense is subtracted from our attack, so we need to stack enough attack to overcome the enemy's defense. This gearing step will bring most heroes above 10,000 attack, which is enough for every gear rate up to stage 18. So any amulet, bangles, and rings you farm for DPS heroes that don't have attack bonus as a primary attribute on them can be sold directly. Maybe it's also a good idea to keep other items with percentage bonuses for now for your tanks and healers. You might be asking, why not keep the items with flat attack too? Okay, let's look at a hero with relative low attack, like Idril, with around 3200 base attack. An item with a 60% attack bonus will already give her around 2000 attack, while the flat item gives only half of that. So send it straight to the vendor. In short, in the secondary step, we are stacking attack, with attack bonus to get above 10,000 attack, which sets us up for most content. If you can't reach this attack with a hero, this hero is likely not meant to deal damage. Step 3. Stacking critical rate. In this phase, we are going to stack our crit rate, hopefully up to 100%. We have 5 gear slots and each can have crit rate as a secondary attribute, with an average of 60% at a maximum of around 33%. This means we can easily reach 100% crit rate just by stacking crit rate from the secondary attributes on our 5 gear pieces. If we don't reach 100% yet, that's fine. We can optimize the crit rate in step 4. At least we get the damage rolling, so we have an easier time progressing to higher content for gear farming. To summarize step 3, we are farming again pieces with attack bonus as the primary attribute, just like in step 2. However, this time we also want crit rate as a secondary attribute on our gear, which, of course, makes the farming process a bit more resource consuming. Step 4. Optimize for the endgame. In step 3, you have probably already obtained gear pieces with 3 damage stats, even if you are mainly searching for items with attack bonus and crit rate. Now, finding items that improve our hero's damage becomes more unlikely. But still, we are looking for better versions with higher secondary attributes than the already obtained. Another priority now is also to find gear with secondary attributes that scales well with our hero's skills, like for example, this hero gets more dodge rate with higher attack speed, which lets her hit harder when she dodges. Of course, optimizing the attributes also includes completing gear sets, but keep in mind to optimize for attributes and only include set boni if these lead to an overall increase in the attributes you want for your hero. I hope this quick overview over the gearing process for DPS heroes helps you to get a good head start and saves you lots of gold from spending it on the wrong items. To quickly remember the 4 steps: Step 1. Any gear is better than no gear. Step 2. Stacking attack power. Step 3. Stacking critical rate. Step 4. Optimize for the endgame. If this guide helped you, feel free to like and subscribe for future content. And the most important, have a nice day.